And this is the finished look. Ta-da! There's a whole bug on me.
Found out that you bad for me. I found out that you had someone.
I don't know why I'm trying to fix it like it's gonna get any better. So I wanted to try something. I wanted to try like challenges because I always want to do more with my hair. I look for inspiration, like Pinterest, Twitter, Tumblr, things like that. I be looking for inspiration. I just never like do it, I guess. Like I be saving stuff, but I don't be doing stuff. I wanted to start like a little challenge series. Hopefully I can keep it going because I start stuff and then don't finish it, as you guys can tell. So this one is going to be called Nailed It or Failed It. I hope I can put something right here. So I made rules and regulations. I'm editing this video right now and it was going pretty slow. Like I'm already what, a minute and 20 seconds in and I wasn't started with my hair yet. So I decided to like do this, like talk about it as I'm editing it, and hopefully it'll go a lot faster than just going through the video how I was. So I'm gonna start with the rules and regulations, just how I was about to in the video. Rule number 1, I can only try the hairstyle on camera for the first time. There's no trial runs or anything. Rule number 2, not really a rule, more of a suggestion, but submissions are allowed. If you want me to recreate a hairstyle, please send it to me. One of my social medias, I'll leave them somewhere here. Rule number 3, kind of another suggestion, and it goes back to rule number 2. I do have sides. I'm growing out my sides. I'm not shaving them. I'm not cutting them off. So if you submit something, or if you're just watching the video, keep in mind that I do have sides and they're not the same length as my hair. So that may be a hindrance sometimes. So it may affect how a style looks, but we just gonna keep it pushing. Rule number 4, if I fail or give up, I still have to learn how to do the style and post like a picture on Snapchat or Twitter of me finally accomplishing it. If you guys would like to see an actual tutorial after I accomplish it, you guys can let me know on my social media. Rule number 5, just remember that this is a game. It's all for fun. Let's just keep that in mind because sometimes people get serious and I don't know why, but it'd be all jokes over here. The style that I'm recreating today is a Chris Brown style. It's just 4 braids. Here are the pictures. They should be here somewhere. Just 4 braids. One style he has them down with a bandana around them, and the other style he has them up in a bun. Not only am I recreating the hairstyle, I'm also trying to recreate the picture. I know. Off bucks, you can tell that we have a different curl pattern, different length and different thickness. So our braids will differ regardless, no matter how hard I try. And his ends are blunt. Now I'm obviously not cutting my hair. Even though I do need a trim, it's not gonna be a blunt one. So moving on to styling. I was going to start with my sides, but I decided to start with the top. I started with a part straight down the middle. I used 2 different combs. The rat tail comb worked the best and it got me the straightest part. And then I sectioned my head into 4 parts. I was gonna do 5 because of the shape of my haircut that I have now. It's like a little bit more than he has in the back, but I really wanted to keep it consistent, so I did 4 braids and 4 parts. And also when I was doing these parts, I made sure I sectioned off. He has really clean parts, so I made sure all the parts were really clean, sectioning off the sides and everywhere in between. So yeah, let me show you guys my parts actually. Just like 4, just like how he has, and then I have this in the back. I still don't know what I'm going to do with it. So moving on to starting the actual styles. So he has black rubber bands at the base of his hair. Wow, that was a terrible idea. He has black rubber bands at the base of his hair. So I have some of those. This is actually what I used in my first video, I think. And I also have some colorful rubber bands. He has red at the end of his braids, so that's what I use these for. Moving on to products, I use African Pride leave-in. It's not a natural product, just to let you guys know. Also use raw shea butter, extra virgin olive oil, and Eco Solid gel to like make sure everything was slick like his. So I'm just going to speed through the first 3 braids because I just wanted to have proof that I did do it on camera. However, I only went in depth. I only went in depth on 1 braid one time. Okay, so I started with spraying my hair with water to make sure everything was malleable. Finger detangling a little bit. I detangled with my comb first, smoothed it with my dimming brush, then started adding my products. I used a lot of gel. So I did use a lot of gel on the base, and then I smoothed it, and then I got the soft brush and brushed it downward towards like where I'm gonna have the braid. I brushed the front part up and brush the middle part downward, if that makes sense. So once I got it all to the area where I was gonna put the rubber band, I just put the rubber band on. I only wrapped it twice because I didn't want it too tight, and then I pulled it taut a little bit just to make sure that it was tight enough but not too tight. And then I went back through with the dimmer brush, added some gel, and then I started dividing it into sections, 3 sections, just like a normal braid. I did underhand braiding, normal braid. I tried to make sure that they were all the same length before I started braiding, and then I just braided downward, and then I added the red rubber band to the bottom, and that was it. So this is how it was looking. I was still looking pretty hit because my sides were not done and product was everywhere. So this is me trying to figure out how to sleep. I put on a do-rag and moved all the braids backwards. I didn't like pull them back with the rubber band or anything. I didn't like pull them back with a scrunchie or anything. I just pushed them underneath the do-rag, tied the do-rag, I let them hang out, and then I put a bonnet on, and that's really how I slept. So this is the next day. Did I talk in this? When I took everything down, there wasn't like too much bending. Everything was still pretty much straight. I basically just tried to fit the rubber bands at the bottom because his were like really, I don't know, like they were like really nice, like perfect looking. I was sloppy when I was doing that. All right, I don't want to take this off. Two. That section in the back I was telling y'all about, I just put it into a twist and then put it into a bantu knot, like, yeah. So y'all, that bantu knot really threw everything off. So if I would have just added it to the sections, I kind of wish I would have, but it's still, up here was looking good, just back there wasn't. So it wasn't a party in the back, it was dysfunction. I wouldn't usually do a hairstyle like this, so I'm glad I challenged myself. Without the scarf on, I don't think I had the head for it, but with the scarf on, it looks alright. So now it's time for the photo shoot, y'all. I tried my best to mimic his pictures. Like I tried to get the same clothes. I'm not in his tax bracket, so they wasn't the same clothes. So at first I tried it with, I didn't have the same color bandana, so I tried it with the other bandanas that I have here. I have an American flag bandana and then the black scarf that I wore in the previous video and right now. Honestly, yeah. So it looked better with the black scarf in my opinion. My pictures were coming out good, so I just decided to record a video and I would screenshot a picture. It was hard trying to copy him because that's the one. I hope that's the one. I don't feel like doing this anymore. It was hard trying to see if I was doing it the right way, and I don't know. I just felt like I don't got the face for this picture, so these are the results. Hopefully I can put them right here. So yeah, then it was time for outfit number 2, y'all. Here was outfit number 2. He had on a jersey and a black shirt underneath. His black shirt was turtleneck. I didn't have that, but I did have a black shirt, and he had on a jersey. All the jerseys I have did not match his colors, so I used my brother's old, I think this was in middle school, his old jersey when he played basketball, and you can see like bobby pins right here because he had red. Chris Brown had red on his jersey, so my brother's jersey was red on the inside, black on the outside. So I flipped it so that the holes could have red like his, right? You gotta be intuitive, you gotta be innovative. So then I put it in a bun. I tried to take pictures. The part in the back was really messing up the pictures, to be honest, and the face that he made, I really couldn't get it right. You can see me you can see me trying. How did you take this picture? But I wasn't getting it. So I put the scarf back on to make it look better. I don't know, I don't think I got that picture right either. I don't know. Regardless if it's close or not, I still like it. Like, it's different. I never do stuff like this. Okay, but honest opinion, like just off the pictures that I took on Snapchat, his are neater. He has blunt ends on his rubber bands were very precise, like very neat. His braids are thinner than mine. It looks different, but it looks like, I feel like people can think like, oh, he was trying to look like, okay, like, yeah. Obviously my sides, but we're not gonna talk about that. Now is judgment time. There will be a poll up here somewhere. I'm not gonna embarrass myself. It's up here somewhere. Tell me if I nailed it or failed it. Let me know in the comments what you think. I had fun, so if you have any suggestions, please send it to one of my social medias. Thank you for watching. My camera's about to cut off, but thank you. I appreciate you. Nailed it or failed it.